This might honestly be one of the best budget gaming systems I built so far this year, and let me tell you that CachyOS really brings this whole build to life. I had to do little to no tweaks at all to get some games working, and that alone is impressive. No complicated setup, no endless troubleshooting, just install it, log into Steam, and start playing. Hey everyone, Badger DIY back here again. With gaming getting more expensive every single year, I wanted to build something powerful, compact, and affordable. So today we're taking a look at a super budget friendly CachyOS gaming build using my HP EliteDesk 705 G4 Mini. Now I picked this system up on eBay for just under £90 back in 2025. So this particular unit has 16 gigs of RAM and an AMD Ryzen CPU, which already gives us a very solid base for Steam gameplay and emulation. That 16 gigs of RAM makes a noticeable difference, especially when paired with integrated graphics. And once CachyOS is installed, this little machine feels completely transformed. For the initial setup, I definitely recommend having a keyboard and mouse handy. You won't need them forever, but for first time installation and configuration, it just makes everything easier. On the software side, I'm running CachyOS, which is a high performance Arch based Linux distribution optimized for speed and responsiveness. It's lightweight, it's clean, and very well suited for gaming and desktop use. I installed this using Balena Etcher with a simple USB thumb drive on a 500 gigs SSD, and the installation itself took around 4 to 5 minutes, which is generally impressive. Now, first boot takes slightly longer while the system finalizes everything, but once you're in, it feels extremely fast here. After installation, you simply install the gaming packages, log into Steam, run any updates, and you're ready to go. Everything went smoothly, no strange errors, no extra configuration needed, just to get started. And that simplicity really adds to the experience. I didn't have to use terminal at all. Control support on CachyOS worked exactly how I expected. Wired controllers worked perfectly straight away, but in my case I'm using the EasySMX X05 controller with the USB dongle and it pair instantly with zero issues here. That plug and play experience is important for a build like this. And to get a better interface, I also installed Decky Loader, the Steam version. This allows me to install plugins like CSS Loader, which means different layouts, different themes, and a much more console-like experience overall. And once those themes are applied, especially if you're using this on a TV, it feels less like a desktop and more like a dedicated gaming system. That's where everything starts to come together. Before we jump into gaming, let's quickly go over the specs so we know exactly what we're working with. This is the HP EliteDesk 705 G4 Mini, powered by an AMD Ryzen 5 Pro 2400G. That's a 4-core, 8-thread processor paired with Radeon 11 integrated graphics. This unit has 16 gigs of dual-channel RAM, which is very important for integrated GPU performance. The integrated graphics aren't modern, but they are surprisingly capable for emulation and lighter PC titles here. For a system this small, quiet, and affordable, this combination makes a lot of sense. Starting off with Steam, first up we have Darksiders 3. Now, this one is definitely heavier for this system. Performance here sits around 15 to 20 frames per second at medium to high settings. Lowering settings improves stability and switching Proton versions can help further. But even out of the box, the fact that this game runs at all on a sub 100 mini PC, it's impressive. It shows there's more capability here than you might expect. Next up we have Ori and the Blind Forest. This game looks absolutely stunning, even on integrated graphics here. Performance sits around 80 to 100 frames per second, depending on the scene. Feels smooth, responsive, and completely playable. No tweaks needed here, I left everything on default settings. Now this is where this system really shines. Light 2D Steam games run beautifully here. Titles like Celeste, Stardew Valley and Hades perform smoothly and feel perfectly suited for this kind of hardware. For indie and 2D gaming, this PC feels well balanced and capable. Now, most people would use this PC for retro gaming, and this is where it really stands out. I installed EmuDeck, which brings EmulationStation Desktop Edition into the mix. The installation process is smooth and only takes a few minutes to get everything up and running. And once you download the theme for ESDE, everything looks clean, modern, and premium. For PSP, many titles comfortably run at 1080p, and for PS2, 1080p is also achievable, depending on the game, especially when keeping scaling reasonable. Dreamcast, PS1, and N64 run without issues, and GameCube and Wii performance remains solid across many titles, though heavier games may require small adjustments. Overall, retro gaming on CachyOS is definitely a strong point for this system. This Ryzen chip paired with Radeon 11 hits a very nice spot for emulation. So yeah, what stands out most is how responsive CachyOS feels. Boot times are fast, Steam launches quickly, applications open instantly. I mean, the entire system feels light and efficient. Once Steam Big Picture mode is running with custom themes applied, the experience feels amazing. Not like an old office PC, but like a dedicated budget gaming system built with intention. And that's what makes builds like this exciting. So overall, for under £90, this HP EliteDesk 705 G4 Mini running CachyOS has seriously impressed me. It handles emulation beautifully, it plays lighter PC games smoothly, and even pushes into heavier territory when needed. CachyOS really brings this build to life. For anyone looking to try a budget mini PC gaming setup, this is absolutely worth considering. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. Drop a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.